piece of layered wall art. I'm going to be using a scroll saw, acrylic paint, and some simple materials you probably already have in your shop. All the shapes are cut from 1/8 inch birch plywood or luan. It's mounted onto a USB backer board and finished with acrylic paint and paint marker for the details. It's a great project if you want to mix woodworking with art and create something truly one of a kind. For this project, here are the things you're going to need. I have this printed piece that I printed out, and then this one I've cut and fit it to size right here so it'll fit on without wasting a whole lot of my 1/8 inch ply. You can use whatever you wish. This, I believe, is just luan plywood from Lowe's, I think. This is just OSB. That's going to be our backer board right here. And the other items you'll need are the paints, of course. A white paint marker is also going to be a very good thing to have. And then that's pretty much it as far as your supplies go. As far as tools now, you're going to need, of course, the paint, the marker. You'll need a scroll saw. You're going to need glue. If you want to use clamps, you can. I just typically put some weight on these because they're not moving around. We're going to be cutting out individual pieces here, and you'll see that as we go along. All right, so here is the template that I'm going to be using. I've cut it out so that I can position this closer together like this on the wood so I don't waste as much wood. I'm kind of cheap that way. And I'm going to be doing 2 of these at the same time, like I typically do. I'll do 2 or 3 at once. It's easier because I could stack this wood and layer it when I do the cutouts. It's a simple abstract design, and I'm going to be breaking this into individual sections. Each section, each of these little sections that you see here that are outlined in white, those are going to be cut out individually, and then we're going to paint them and assemble them back together. Now, I'm going to be attaching this template directly to the luan plywood, and that is going to be when I cut this out. I'll be putting some blue tape down, put some glue on the back of these, and then I'll do my typical put some packing tape over top of it to clear and start cutting it out. For those of you that are new to doing scroll saw work, the biggest advice I can give you is to go slow and make sure you let the blade do the work. Don't push it, don't force it. Otherwise, you could either break the blade or cut something incorrectly. So again, just slow down, relax, have a good time with this. One thing you want to do when you're doing a project like this is you want simple, easy to cut out shapes. You don't want too much complication in here. That's just going to give you more problems down the road. So if you're going to do something like this, whether it's this design or something completely different, you're going to want to do simple, easy to cut out shapes. There we have all of our pieces are cut, put kind of in place. They're obviously not in a really good place here. So now what I'm going to be doing is sanding. We have to sand this this background nice and smooth, and then we have to sand, just get the fluffy stuff off the edges of this. I'm just using 150 grit on this. Not going too wild because we are covering this with paint. So 150 grit it is. And again, I just want to get off all the little fuzzies. nice and sanded. I even smoothed this OSB out right here, so it's nice and smooth. So everything's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and get started painting. Here we go. Getting ready to do this, get the paint on here. I'm ready to go. All I need now are my, I got to get some rubber gloves on, and let's get painting. Just so you can see, I've got the red base layer on there. There's a couple of spots here where I want to go ahead while the paint is still somewhat wet. I want to add some black shading in here, so I'll show you that here in a moment. We're moving right along here. I've got some shading in. I've got some of the pink in there, so that's doing real well. And I apologize, I'm not showing the painting. That's just, for me, that just feels like it's boring. If you'd like to see me painting, let me know. But I figured you'd like to see the end result. All right, we're getting there. It's taken some time, but I've gotten to this point. It takes a lot of time because I paint the edges on here black. And then you'll also notice that I started to put the white outline on here, but I stopped because I remember on these, that white marker paint, once you start putting polyacrylic on it, sometimes it smears. So I'm going to put the polyacrylic down first, then I'll put that layer, the white that you're seeing here. I will outline everything in white after the fact. All put together. Going to just let this glue dry for about an hour before I go in and start putting polyurethane. I'm going to put polyacrylic on it. It's going to be a high gloss. I just want those colors to really pop. Once that's done, then I'll show you how I outline each of those pieces with a white paint marker. So now what I'm doing is taking this, this is just a paint marker, an acrylic paint marker, and I'm just outlining around each of these pieces. Hopefully you can see that without me blocking the camera. And this doesn't have to be perfect, all right? I mean, I'm catching on the little pieces of wood that are still there because I didn't sand this perfect. The paint went over it, but I wanted to give it a little bit more of that rustic look going on with it. So all I'm doing is just going around these edges and just, it's going to highlight and make those colors really pop. And the very last part was to paint black in between everything else over top of that OSB. And you can see kind of why I chose the OSB. It has this really nice texture to it once it's painted black and you get that high gloss on it. So we're done. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, do all the stuff that you do. And if you don't, hey, that's fine too. But thank you so much for watching.